Hello, everyone. I'm Graham Ablett, and I am thrilled to introduce to you some of the newest members of the SP team, the SP family. Cool. Well, listen, it's at the end of the day, why do we do this, right? We do it because we like to win, okay? And we like to help our clients to win. And there's the man on here who has helped a lot of his customers and his clients over the years to win business, to win new business, and to win existing business. And I wanted to ask Brent, partly keeps you motivated. What is it that you enjoy and what excites you about helping people to be successful, helping other people to be successful and to win? What are your learnings?
A lot of my experience has been with small businesses, startup businesses, and it's really rewarding to take somebody and go up against some larger, more sophisticated competitors and help them with their not only what they say, but also how they look, their branding, and just bring them up to the level of competition and help them win. It's really rewarding. And sometimes after a particularly tricky one, it's got the intensity, with a startup or a small business, they don't have a lot of resources, so you're having to just scramble to get everything together in a short amount of time so that you submit a winning proposal. And there are times when I get through with one of those and I just think, okay, that's my last one. I'm going to hang up my spurs and I'm never getting on that horse again. I'm done. But then a few weeks later, you get word that you won, and immediately you're energized again, and you're like, oh, that was fun. Bring on the next one.
Yeah, that's energizing. You know what I got? The older I get, I realized the stronger emotion I get when you get the result. And thank goodness it doesn't happen that often. But if you're told you lost an opportunity, those occasions. I mean, I think the more cynical I've got, the older I've found that like a stronger emotion, because you put in all that effort as you're describing there, the sweat and the tears that go into it, and then to not win it, I really, really kick myself. Like, what on earth happened here? Whereas you win, you've helped somebody to win, and it's like, well, we did it right. We did the right things at the right time. We got it all working. Sure, we should win, right? We should win. We know what we're doing.
Right.
So those ones when you don't, it's like, oh, they really hurt. I find them really, really painful. But then you're like, oh, we're going to do it differently next time. What did we do? There's always something you can tweak and pull a lever to win on the next one. So,
yeah, and I like to take that negative emotion of the pain of the loss and immediately go back and think, well, I mean, oftentimes you really don't know. You just are like, well, we may never know unless we get an honest assessment from the customer. But usually you can go back and you can say, you know what, we didn't know about this RFP before it dropped. The client was already behind when we began. They thought they could roll the dice and win the lottery. And so I try to use that as motivation the next time I talk to a customer to describe that pain and say, you don't want to do what we're about to do. You don't want to go through the pain and the effort that we're about to do and lose. Let's make sure that we are going to win before we start down this road.
Yeah, you're right. That's a strong kind of bit of advice to be able to give to somebody. You're better off press pause here. All the effort that we would have put into that, imagine if you put that on to one where there's a better chance of winning. You're improving your chances even more.
Exactly, yeah.
Really, really good sort of thoughts there. I think we're on the same page with what kind of motivates and excites us. Kerry, what's your view on that? Have you got, is there one thing that kind of really motivates you to help people to win, or?
I can't pick one, so I think it depends on the day. I think echo what Brent said. I like supporting an underdog, so small and medium-sized businesses that are up against big corporations. That's always fun to support them. I think most people that work in proposals are competitive, so we've got that want to win. I think if I look back on my career, it's more around the opportunity to transfer knowledge, to to other people with proposals, and that could be technical subject matter experts, coaching in-house proposal professionals, and sometimes working on deals that have a positive social or sustainability impact. So, rather than just generating revenue for the end client. So, a lot of public sector organizations and charities work for them, where you can see a real impact after contract award. And then even more basic than that, just picking up a bit of knowledge here and there. So I'm industry agnostic, work on a variety of proposals. So I know a little about a lot, and I find it fun working with technical SMEs and picking up some of the knowledge about what they do in sometimes really niche areas. So I find that fun.
Yeah. Cool. John, what are your thoughts? What excites you about helping people to win and be successful?
I'm a big fan of winning. I'm a competitive person. I'm a competitive person myself. I enjoy those I've learned. I worked in an environment for many years where winning was expected and was not celebrated. And in the end, that wore down morale quite a bit. So I've just kind of learned you celebrate your victories, small and large, and take the time to step back. I appreciate what you said, Graham. We expect to win. We did our job. We did a good job, a professional job. We have a better than fair chance to win. We should win. But in the end, when you do win, take that time to celebrate. You've worked hard. You need those endorphins. You need that. You're going to build up those neural pathways. Winning's a habit, right? So reward that. Get into it. Reward your people that worked hard. It can be a small thing. It doesn't have to be a big grand show, but take the time to step back and celebrate the things that went well.
Yeah, rather than getting straight back on into the next one and kind of losing that moment. You can lose the moment very easily.
That's right.
That's right. Brent, I made a note. I've made a note of an extra question for you. Do you mind?
Sure.
I really think you've got something here.
Course.
You obviously like helping people to win, and you like the success there. So I'm just wondering, do you have a little something you do when you hear that noise, that winning sound, that one of your clients has just won something? You got a little victory dance or something maybe that you do, a little ritual?
This is going to sound terribly stuffy, but I've got a nice sound system here in my office, so I'll play some classical music like Mozart's 40th or something and turn it up really loud. And I'm in a garage office, so I can open the garage door, walk outside, and kind of wake up the countryside here with some Mozart.
Okay.
It could an espresso in there somewhere, right?
Yeah. Then I'll turn on my espresso machine and make an espresso. I don't wind down. I kind of wind up.
Yeah. I like that. So they must know some of that music off by heart around you then, Brent, I must say. Fascinating. Okay, listen, guys. Really enjoyed our chat. Really enjoyed finding out a little bit more about you guys as well. That ritual. I really loved it. Really loved the conversation. Hope people watching this and listening to this will have picked up on a few little nuggets of best practice and a few tips from your experience and expertise. And listen, we're just so excited that you guys are on board at SP, and I'm really looking forward to working with you. So is everybody else, and I'm sure there's lots of clients out there that can't wait to meet you and work with you guys. So listen, appreciate your time. Thank you so much for listening and contributing, and listen, I'll speak to you guys soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Graham.